My name is Dr. Antoine Monroe, and I'm the high school administrator here at Henrico Virtual Academy. And I want to welcome you to the Henrico Virtual Academy's high school graduation commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2025. Now, as you know, this is such an important day for our graduates, so please, place all your cell phones on silent mode. If you are taking pictures, I ask you not to stand in front of the view of others enjoying the ceremony. We also have a photographer here taking photos close to the stage. Information about ordering those pictures can be found on your programs. Now, please stand as we welcome the class of 2025. Now, please remain standing as we prepare for the presentation of colors and for the singing of the national anthem by Mrs. Dorinda Mercer.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Everyone may be seated at this time. Thank you, Dorinda Mercer, for your wonderful performance. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kaylee Davis, and I'll be your Class Links student speaker for the graduation ceremony. I would like to recognize our special guests with us this evening, including Christy Kinsella from Brooklyn District, Henrico County School Board Member Alicia Atkins, Varina District, Henrico County School Board Member Misty Roundtree, Three Chops District, Henrico County Board of Supervisors Tyrone Nelson, Varina Nelson District, Henrico County Board of Supervisors Senator Schuyler von Valkenburg, Dr. Amy Cashwell, Henrico County Public Schools Superintendent, and Mr. Gary Marshall, Principal of Henrico Virtual Academy. At this time, our special guests will be delivering remarks. Mrs. Kinsella will bring greetings on behalf of the school board, followed by Mrs. Roundtree, who will be greetings on behalf of the County Board of Supervisors, followed by our superintendent, Dr. Cashwell, and the Henrico Virtual Academy principal, Mr. Marshall. Please welcome Mrs. Kinsella, Brooklyn District School Board member, to the stage.
Good evening. I'm honored to celebrate with you and bring you greetings on behalf of your Henrico School Board. Graduating from high school is a significant milestone that represents years of dedication and hard work. It's also a new beginning filled with new opportunities, experiences, and challenges. As you begin the next part of your journey, I encourage you to do what you love, be kind to others, and always believe in yourself. Congratulations to you, the Henrico Virtual Academy Class of 2025.
Good evening. I am so delighted to bring you greetings on behalf of your Henrico County Board of Supervisors, and I am joined on the stage with my colleague, Reverend Tyrone Nelson, representing the Varina District. I represent the Three Chop District. And you know, I was thinking today about what to say in these brief remarks, and I didn't get to plan as much as I would normally because I was in court all day, and my day job is representing juveniles in the court system. And one thing that I see over and over again in that job is that children sometimes struggle with traditional methods of learning in school. And it is really a blessing and a wonderful thing that here you all sit availing yourself of a different option. You can clap, you can clap. It takes a lot of courage to be a student, a young person, to say, I need something different. I will thrive in a different way, and it may look different than what you think, parent, guardian, or loved one, but this is what I need. It takes courage to do that. It takes willingness on the part of the support people in your village to say, we'll go along with this and we'll see what you do with it. And so I really applaud all of you for making the choice and all of you that are here with them supporting that choice. Having options is always going to be a focus of this county for our young people as well as older people as well. And I will just say this, as you go past this, always remember that having those options is incredibly important. And so as you go into the world, seek out those options that allow you to be true to yourself, those options that give you the success that you seek. And when you get that option, work hard at it, just as you have done to be sitting in these seats today, to achieve the goal that you set out to do, so that when you achieve that option, you can then reach down and help create options for those behind you. Congratulations, Henrico Class Virtual Academy 2025.
Well, good evening and congratulations, class of 2025. I am honored to be with you today to celebrate this incredible milestone. As a class, you have certainly left your mark, not just on your schools, but on your community. And I know that you are well prepared for whatever comes next. You're problem solvers, you're creative thinkers. You are global citizens who understand that our differences make us stronger. You are capable and you are kind. As you move forward, I hope you will lead with courage, serve with compassion, and continue to make a lasting difference. The world is waiting and it needs you and your light. But before you go out and change the world, let's take one more look at what makes this class so unforgettable. Take a look.
What's up? I'm graduating.
Sometimes you have schools where you just really can't focus, and I think I enjoyed the most of you can get your work done without distractions in the classroom.
Being in HVLA so long, it's like a normal sort of high school thing where you see the same people every day for hours. So you're gonna miss the people in the same way.
That's 2025.
I had a lot of social anxiety surrounding middle school, so HBA was just a good way for me to stay in contact with my peers without being so like up close and personal.
It's like better classes than regular school. You get out early.
I feel like I've just become very open-minded to different perspectives. You know, a lot of people come from different areas for different reasons, and getting to understand like who they are, just even behind a screen, you could do that. So that's what I learned, and just being adaptable, basically.
I feel like when you're at school and you have to dress a certain way to impress certain people to be a part of something, but at home you can just be you and not be worried about what other people have to say about you.
I remember like my first 2 years, I didn't have like a background on it, so people could see my room. And I know my PE teacher, Ms. Bohan, she's also a really wonderful teacher. She would like comment like, oh, I like those posters, like, oh my gosh, your room, your dog's so pretty.
You might get to know more about your teacher because it is more of like a one-on-one situation. It's odd. There's like as many people as a normal class, but then you're still having Hey, how was your day? Great. I had to deal with my child doing some crazy stuff.
The teachers, they were really fun and creative with their work, and they made us play Kahoots and stuff for us to study.
Ms. Stewart made a big impact on me. She really taught me to be patient and understand that if something goes wrong the first time doesn't mean that you don't get another shot at it, and that you can be good and great at anything you do.
Mr. Hilton, he's very educated. He sounds very smart. Definitely felt like I was getting smarter in this class. My other teacher, Mr. Rhodes, quick note, he's great at explaining things, and he's very funny in his own way, so yeah.
I think they're lovely. As I said, my Spanish teacher, favorite class. But I have more than one favorite class. She's just my bias.
My teachers are great. Like, they are so good at their jobs of like keeping in contact with the students and making sure like, hey, we're here, we care for you.
We ready to graduate?
HVA gave us opportunities still like prom and other events that regular school would have.
I've met one of my best friends my freshman year of HVA. So these people are some of the nicest I've ever met.
There are some people that don't keep their cameras on, so I'm willing to kind of ask people, oh, what's your name, what's your face? If you're able to do that and take the first step, you're all good.
Class of 2025.
Do your best.
You can do anything that you put your mind to.
Way to go.
I hope you guys have a good future.
Shout outs to y'all. And yeah, I love you guys so much.
Class of 2025.
All right, welcome everyone this evening. It's always great to hear from our students firsthand about the impact having an option such as the Henrico Virtual Academy has had. Thank you to Ms. Kinsella, Ms. Roundtree, and to Dr. Cashwell for being here this evening and for bringing greetings to our amazing graduates and families. It is my honor to serve as the founding principal of the Henrico Virtual Academy and to continue to oversee the growth of our school as we conclude our 4th year of operations. Every year, thank you. Every year we adapt and we grow as we serve our incredible families and students. I have the phenomenal privilege of working with a dedicated team of professionals, outstanding and involved families, and of course students who represent the best of Henrico County from every magisterial district. The Henrico Virtual Academy is a place where students have the opportunity to excel in an environment that fits their needs. Students come to our school for a variety of reasons and find that the virtual setting is the one they need in order to excel academically. Students, you each have a story about what brought you to the Henrico Virtual Academy. For many of you, your story sometimes included incredible challenges, but your story has always included incredible tenacity in overcoming those challenges. We are all proud to be here to celebrate with you tonight. HVA is a very diverse and unique school. We are the only school in Henrico County that is K-12 and that serves the entire county. There are 88 staff associated with our school, each one dedicated to understanding the needs of our students and connecting with our students and families to help students reach their goals. Everyone in this auditorium probably remembers a special adult who impacted their life. At the beginning of this school year, I shared a story about mine who happened to be my bus driver. I asked staff to reflect on how they can be that person for our HVA students. And seniors, I hope that our staff has risen to that challenge for you during your time here at HVA and that you've made lifelong connections with our staff and with your peers. Now, I want to share a few facts with you all about our graduating class. The class of 2025 represents our 4th graduating class from the Henrico Virtual Academy. There are 56 total graduates today, 23 of which have been here with HVA for their entire high school career. Thirty of these students are currently taking honors or AP classes during their senior year. And 5 of our students also go in person to one of Henrico's outstanding ACE centers. While senioritis is definitely a real thing, one amazing fact about this class is that right now, 21 out of the 56 of them currently have all A's in their classes. Families, we will now hear from one of our students, starting with Kaylee Davis, who is our class Lynx this year. Kaylee, you have the stage. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall, and to all our special guests for bringing great greetings and remarks, as well as your words of inspiration. Next, we'll be hearing from the class of 2025's valedictorian, Joanna Carter.
All right, can everybody hear me? Okay. Greetings, everyone, HVA staff, parents, and most importantly, seniors. Class of 2025, we made it. Give yourselves a hand. I know you guys already started, but yes. Good job. Woo. It's been a long journey. There's been a lot of hard work, dedication, and of course, office hours. Everyone loves office hours, don't we? It is an honor to stand before you as valedictorian, but none of this would be possible, first and foremost, without the Lord. I have to thank God for helping me throughout life, especially in my academic career. All the times I would pray to him for wisdom, faith, strength, and discernment while completing those assignments. Even my teachers can attest to me praying for divine intervention on some of those exams. Oops, sorry. He was and is always with me. Thank you, Lord. Next, I would like to thank my parents for investing in my talents and instilling the right values within me. Family is one of the first and most impactful communities a person belongs to. A family's nurture can impact many factors in a person's life, including their cognitive intelligence and personality. Early in my time in virtual learning, shortly after the pandemic, staying within the dimensions of my computer screen bothered many outsiders due to me not being in a conventional high school setting. At first, I adopted their beliefs about my decision due to the fear of missing out. This is not a feeling I felt alone, though. I'm sure a lot of you felt the same way. Thankfully, soon after, during my family Bible study, my parents read me a verse, Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 to 7, to be exact, that changed my perspective on my choice. I had to block out all the noise, realize that God has a divine plan that is unique to me, and make the best out of every situation. I focused on my education and bettering my plan for success, leading to me achieving all A's that year and developing a solid marketing strategy for my future business, JMC Princess. Thank you. Thank you. My positive outlook on life is mainly credited to a faith-based and nurturing upbringing. We all have people in here to thank for. Oh, we all have people to thank for being here. For me, it's my family. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your sacrifices. Thank you to my older sister for setting an example. Thank you to my siblings, even though they are so annoying. They allow me to be a leader. And thank you to my grandparents and great-grandparents for instilling traditional values and telling the best folklore, for real. Our elders set a foundation for us. It is up to our generation to grab the baton, run with it, and do something great, whether it's just do family service or in our communities. Lastly, I want to thank all the staff and teachers at Henrico Virtual Academy for all their service to the future. But there are some specifically that I want to highlight. This is not all of them, though. Mrs. Rhodes, Mr. B, Mr. Hilton, Ms. Flowers, Ms. Stewart, both of them. Ms. K, Ms. Fincher, for playing an instrumental role in my education and supporting my extracurriculars. Last but not least, I want to thank my PE teacher, Ms. Bohan, who encouraged me in my business endeavors, supported me by buying merch, scouted out events we could participate in, persuaded my dad to keep me in virtual school, and utilized her resources to promote my business, which led to it receiving a Channel 8 news report. Thank you for all you've done for me, Ms. Bohan. We miss you.
I would be embellishing if I told you I accomplished these achievements without challenges. One of my biggest adversities during my high school career was managing multiple goals. With the success of my music business during the summer of 2023, when it was time to transition to the back to school season, I struggled to manage my business and academic success simultaneously due to time management issues. To combat this, I prioritized my goals and focused in on my education. Education comes first. The culmination of that school year was receiving an award for academic excellence, hold on y'all, while being paid for a musical performance at the same event. Overcoming this challenge, thank you y'all. Overcoming this challenge propelled me to this moment right here, right now. So, HVA of class of 2025, where do we go from here? As for me, Paris in July and in August UVA, not to be facetious or anything, but on a serious note, where do we go from here? Onward and upward. Some of us will go on to college, some trade school, some military, some to the workforce. But wherever we end up, it is our duty to be the best versions of ourselves. This is the first four-year graduating class at HVA, and what I've learned during my time here is that if you want to be successful at anything, there will be challenges. But with faith, a good support system, and a drive that never ceases, we can do anything we put our minds to. We are the future. Congratulations again to the HVA class of 2025. I'm Joanna Carter, and we are signing out. I'll miss y'all. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Joanna. Thank you for your speech. Here's a bit, and I say a bit, it's a little long, about our next speaker. Senator Schuyler von Valkenburg is a father of three and a longtime history and U.S. government teacher here in Henrico County. He grew up in Johnstown, New York, where he went to public schools and graduated high school in 2000. Senator von Valkenburg went on to the University of Richmond and graduated in 2004, then found his new home in Henrico County. We're still going. The next year, in 2005, Senator von Valkenburg started teaching with Henrico County's public schools at Short Pump Middle School. During that time, he pursued a master's degree at Virginia Commonwealth University in history, which he completed in 2008. Eventually, he moved over to Glen Allen High School, where he's been for the past 15 years. Mr. von Valkenburg decided to expand his role as a public servant in 2017 and ran for the 72nd district seat in the Virginia House of Delegates. He won and served 3 terms in the House of Delegates from 2018 through 2023. In 2023, he was elected to the Virginia State Senate, where he represents the 16th District, which covers all of Western Henrico. He serves on the Senate committees of Education and Health, Privileges and Elections, Local Government, General Laws and Technology, and Rehabilitation and Social Services. As the only public school teacher in the Senate and chair of the Subcommittee on Public Education, Senator von Valkenburg has worked to ensure the legislature passes down sound education legislation and that Virginia remains a leader in public education. So, without further ado, welcome Senator Schuyler von Valkenburg to the stage.
I feel like I just got a medical exam. Class of 2025, good evening and congratulations. Before I start, can we do 2 rounds of applause? Can we start by giving Miss Mercer a round of applause? Because she slayed that national anthem. I mean, that was crazy. And can we also give Joanna and Kaylee a round of applause, because they're up here leading the way. And I leaned over to Supervisor Nelson and I was like, man, I hope they told Kaylee what my name is, because that's a doozy. And she had to say it like 20 times. So good evening, everybody. Good evening, class of 2025. Thank you for inviting me to come say a few words. They asked me to speak about leadership. And one of the interesting things about leadership is, like, how do you tell somebody what to do in leadership when they're about to start their life? And the reality is like, when you're 18, nobody knows what they're going to go on and do, right? I didn't know I was going to go into the legislature. I didn't know I was going to be a 20-year teacher in Henrico County Public Schools. And I think a lot of what leadership is, and I hope what I want you to take away from what I'm about to say, right, is a lot of it's timing meets hard work meets luck. And it's about meeting your moment and having the tools you need at that time. And They invite me up here because I'm a state senator, and I hope one of you eventually replaces me as the state senator for Western Henrico County, because I can't be doing this too long, right? We don't need old people over there, right? But most people, right? You're a leader in the PTA, or you're a leader with the business you work in, or you're a leader with your community, or most important job of leadership is you're a parent, right? And so speaking of that, let's give parents a round of applause in here, right? That's the hardest job of leadership you're going to have. But I'm going to drop a couple things that have done me right in my career. Hopefully, a couple of them sound right to you, and you take them and you run with them. But I'm going to give you 7 things, and I'm not going to go long because I'm all that stand up between you and your diploma. So I know to be brief here, y'all. All right, but here's 7 things I try to live by, and so far they've done me right, and I think they help with leadership. Right? The first thing is knowing you can't be a leader at everything, right? You can't be a leader at everything. You have to pick your spots. You have to pick what you want to lead. And if you try to lead in everything, you're leading in nothing, right? And so you have to pick the thing that you are called to lead, and you got to work hard. The number one thing that you can control in your life is how hard you work. When I got into politics, I didn't know if I was going to win. I didn't know what was what. I knew that I could knock on more doors than my opponent. I knew I could go to more community events than my opponent. I knew I could sleep later, right? And I just worked hard. And that's the one thing you can control. It's not necessarily going to get you what you want, but it tends to put you in the right places so that you can get at the thing that you're trying to change, or the thing that you're trying to do. So the first thing you got to do is you got to work hard. Second thing, right? Be kind. Be kind. We live in a world where a lot of people don't talk about being kind, but it costs you absolutely nothing. And people will remember. On Saturday, I was at the Richmond Convention Center, and a guy came up to me and he said, about a year ago, you told my kid he was the best dressed person in the place, which he was. And he said, and now my kid just wants to dress up every day. And it was the nicest thing someone had said to me in like a week. That's amazing, right? You never know what the nice thing you say is going to do. You never know how the person you were nice to is going to help you later. Second thing is be nice. Third, and tied to being nice, build a coalition. Life is about addition, not subtraction, right? You need people to help you. You need people to do favors for you. You need people to vouch for you. You need people, because you can't lead alone and you can't succeed alone. And so build a coalition. Go out into the world, meet people, talk to people, connect with people. Life is about adding. It is not about subtracting. Fourth, be principled, but be pragmatic. Get things done. There's this old saying about the Ohio State football team that their offense was 3 yards in a cloud of dust, right? But you get 3 yards every play, you're going to score a touchdown, right? Get things accomplished that you can get accomplished. There's nothing wrong with getting 30% of what you want and coming back for more later, right? Get those wins. Wins are good because wins lead to more wins. But be pragmatic, number 5. Or be principled, number 5. Have a worldview. I'm a nerd, y'all. I'm a history teacher at heart. I read a ton of books. That is how I got my worldview. From reading for 20 years, come to my house, I got this whole library of history books and philosophy books. My kids think I'm the biggest nerd, right? That's not how you have to get a worldview. Some people get a worldview by serving in the military. Some people get a worldview through their job. Some people get a worldview through their faith, right? People get worldviews in all different kinds of ways, but have a worldview because it's going to help you stand up for what's right when other people are telling you to do what's wrong. And the people you most need to stand up to oftentimes when you're trying to be a leader are your friends. And they're the hardest people to say no to. And that could be your little friends, that could be your political friends, that can be your business friends, right? They're the hardest people to say no to, and if you have a worldview, you'll have the principles to do it. 6, be optimistic. Don't be cynical. The world's full of cynics. Cynicism boring. Cynicism means you just stay on the couch because you don't think you can change anything. I can tell you that in the 8 years that I've been engaged in politics, Virginia is a totally different place because of people getting engaged. Totally different place. You can make changes. The world is changeable. I think America is proof of that. And so don't be a cynic. Get to yes. Say I can do. It's more fun anyway, right? And then last, we all make mistakes. Have grace, especially with yourself. Those 6 things I just listed, I've screwed them all up. I haven't been kind. I've taken a day off, right? I haven't been principled when I should be, right? I've been cynical about something, right? We all make mistakes. Show people grace because they deserve it, right? People are trying the best they can to do what's right, to get food on the table, right? To be the best self they can be. And I think we'd all be a lot better, and you'll be a better leader if you show people grace. And so, to conclude, being a leader and going out into this world is messy. We live in a democracy, right? You don't always get what you want, but that's a good thing. That's how the system's set up. You got to go work with other people to try to get it done. And that means sometimes you're going to be upset. Sometimes you're not going to get what you want. But this American experiment, it's a beautiful thing. And we tend to get more of what we want than others do, right? And use your education and all the things you've learned here to help make our society a better place. And know that outside of your family, you already got the first part of your coalition, which is Henrico County Public Schools. Don't forget us, lean on us, use us, because we're here to help you, not just for these 4 years, not just for these 12 years, but for the rest of your life. That's what a family is. And so, congratulations on a successful experiment in Henrico County Public Schools. Congratulations on graduating. And let's get this thing done, right? Woo!
Thank you for speaking to our families and graduates this evening, Senator Van Valkenburg. Give him a round of applause, please. All right, and now for the moment you all have been waiting for, the Declaration of Graduates. Please welcome Ms. Kinsella, School Board Representative, to the podium.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Seniors, that's you. Please remain standing. Distinguished guests, families, and friends, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Henrico School Board, and on the recommendation of the faculty and administration, I declare these candidates of the Henrico Virtual Academy graduates with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please turn their tassels? You may be seated.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Kinsella. The time has come. Let's reward these graduates for their hard work and dedication. It is time for the awarding of the diplomas. Families, we ask that you please hold applause until the end as we call each graduate's name to ensure that every student have their moment and that we are able to hear students' names as Mr. Hilton reads them aloud.
Rahad Noraldin Al-Harbi. Janaya Tashay Andrews. Divine Bay. Saquon Bullock. Brandon Carpenter. Caleb Clark. Sarah Nicholas. Jennifer Casey Edmonds. Henry Ennis. Kamaya Marie Fortune. Toron Dwayne Frazier Jr. Nehemiah Frederick. Caleb Giles Morris. Cindy Johanna Gonzalez Villatoro. Alicia Guzman Montes. Brianna Monet Hall. Aaron Harden. Nigel Harris. Janaya Harvey. Jacqueline Danielle Ingram. Kideja Dene Jackson. Savon James. Brianna Jones. Ciasia Jones. Thomas Henry Knight. Cinnamon Vonet Lewis. Ben Lohr. Addison Melton. Jaden Moore. Natasia Lisa Moore. Tommy Moore. Charlene Morrison. Nikazaja Nathaniel. Shanae Nicholson. Isaac Peralta. Ariel Rashid. Amaya Sappleton. Sarah Schuler. Emily Faith Skipper. Henvey Thornton. Zion White. Miley Williams. Mila. Sanaya Williams. Joanna Maria Carter. Kaylee Anaya Davis. Yes, if you'd like.
All right, everyone, give them a round of applause. All right, everyone, thank you for a wonderful ceremony, and congratulations again to our class of 2025. Students will be exiting in a moment to the auditorium. They're going to head to the chorus room. Families, once they have exited, you may meet your graduate in the commons right outside. Everyone, please stand as the class of 2025 graduates leave the auditorium. Yeah, that one.